So with today's decision, not only does today's decision uphold Article 51 of the Constitution, but more importantly, this decision also questions the credibility of the 2024 election. And it also questions and assails the credibility of the Election Commission as a neutral body. Well, with the Supreme Court today holding that PTI is entitled to reserve seats for women and non-Muslims, I believe the real winner today is the public's confidence in the Supreme Court. Because given the extraneous pressures that judges of the Islamabad High Court had highlighted, and with the stakes involved in this case, it was the Supreme Court's own credibility and impartiality as a neutral arbiter of law that was also on trial. And as a result, judges of the Supreme Court deserve utmost credit for rendering today's verdict, and this decision also underscores the immense vitality of our democratic institutions. It also demonstrates the unviability, the inherent unviability of any undemocratic or any hybrid regime. So as a result, with this decision, it is now important for all political parties and all other stakeholders to accept this decision with grace and move forward accordingly. Having said that, delving into the merits of the Supreme Court's decision today, while one is constrained from delving into the details or into the reasoning of the Supreme Court, given that the detailed reasons are still awaited, the holding of the Supreme Court appears to be unexceptionable given the express language of Article 51 of the Constitution. Article 51 of the Constitution espouses a system of proportionate representation where political parties are given reserved seats in proportion with the general seats won by those political parties. And this principle or this view emanates from the idea of self-governance, that a political party which has been elected by the people, only that political party has the right to govern the public. And this is a view that had repeatedly been expressed by judges like Justice Athar Minalla during the hearings as well. So with today's decision, not only does today's decision uphold Article 51 of the Constitution, but more importantly, this decision also questions the credibility of the 2024 election. And it also questions and assails the credibility of the Election Commission as a neutral body. Given that judges of the Supreme Court have also highlighted the errors underpinning the Election Commission's denial of the PTI or its candidates the right to contest elections as PTI candidates. So as a result, while the detailed reasons of this holding are still awaited, today's decision strips the Election Commission of its credibility. And today's decision raises a number of serious concerns about the Election Commission's ability to act as a neutral body. And given that free and fair elections constitute the cornerstone of any democratic dispensation, today's decision cannot be viewed with a legal lens alone. Today's decision ought to be viewed with a legal-political lens. And today's decision will have long-standing implications on the future of our democracy, because the Supreme Court has once again upheld the right of political parties and individuals to contest elections from political parties that they want. And today's decision has also once again reminded the public that notwithstanding other undemocratic trends, the Supreme Court continues to stand with democracy and with the right of people to elect their governments and elect people of their choosing.